In the last part, we saw that Yu and Yuan Che are talking with each other. Yu asked Yuan Che, "How are things in the northeast? How are your preparations?" As they delved into this topic, a proud expression slowly appeared on Princess Yuan Che's face. He declared confidently, "You don't need to worry. The Northeast is stable under my supervision. The trade routes at Roland have been opened up. The land along Hui in the western regions have been made fertile. The civilians there are leading comfortable lives. We have been carrying out secret reconstruction works for 2 years. Presently, the land of Donggu is under my rule. With your economic support, it has become a prosperous place. In 3 to 5 years, the vibrancy of Donggu will not lose out to that of Ui." Yuan asked, "You shifted the civilians secretly? Did the higher-ups discover it?" Prince replied, "It's all thanks to Ui Shui, who has been pulling the strings from me in court. Also, Donggu is too far away. It has Beisang Mountains as a screen too. The civilians there are ethnically diverse as well. The higher-ups have not taken notice of this." Yu nodded and replied in a happy tone, "That's good." Yuan Che let out a long sigh as he patted Yu's shoulder, a curious look in his eyes. He smiled slightly as he remarked, "You have put in your best efforts towards Donggu. If you have time, you can visit the place. You have not seen a row in a long time too." As the flames at the fireplace flicked, its warmth spread across the entire room. Time had passed fast. In the blink of an eye, it had been another 2 years. The two of them who had been despised, who had nothing to their name, stood at this place face to face, looking at each other as if it was a dream. That year, when Prince Yuan failed in his conquest at the north, when Yuan Chi died tragically, Yu and Yuan Che stepped up to the forefront by leading the Ui troops, who are coming off a happy defeat, back to Yamin Pass, sparkling the star of the Second Northern Conflict. In the year that they worked together, they turned from political enemies at loggerheads with each other to wartime comrades who looked out for each other. As they went through countless bloodshed together, a bond of steel was forged between them, hence forming the most stable partnership in the continent of West Meng. The men who had both suffered many hardships easily become acquainted with each other. From their initial awareness against each other, a sense of appreciation, respect, and trust between each other slowly developed. Through the times of life and death they had experienced in common, their communication with each other was temporarily cut off as Yu lost at the Battle of Yugong, while Yuan Che was stripped of his military power and brought back to Zhenghuang. After Yuan Che arrived back in Zhenghuang, he did not cut off ties with Yu. Instead, he mobilized his troops to conduct numerous rescue operations in Yanbei. While he tried to salvage his name and reputation in court, ultimately the officials were angered by his action. Yuan Che was implicated as well, as he was exiled to the harsh, impoverished northeast regions to watch over the borders there. The treatment that Yuan Che experienced allowed him to see the despicable characters at the helm of this dynasty in decline. Once again, his family only did this as they could not kill him. Disappointed, he left that place, journeying towards his destination. However, as he was about to reach the place, he bumped into UNU, who had tracked him down from afar. The two noble aristocrats who had lost everything, they made a blood pact to rescue their country under the icy cold land ravaged by northern winds. With this, they wandered off in opposite directions towards their respective corners where nobody disturbed them, knowing that they had each other's backs as they fought for their country patriotically. However, Yuan Che knew that the real reason behind UNU supporting Ui in this manner, helping them to avoid countless crises, it was mainly to repay the debt of gratitude owed to him. He was cold on the outside, but warm on the inside. He remembered every single favor that he owned, regardless of how trivial it was. How is the emperor's illness? UNU asked. Yuan Che's eyebrows raised as he replied calmly, "He is severely ill. Looks like he does not have much time left." UNU frowned as he started in a happy tone. "We still need some time." Yuan Che nodded as he laughed. However, this might not be the case too. Many years ago, the physician said the same thing as well. He is still alive today. He is an ambitious person. He would not die that easily. Thank you so much for staying with me. Like, share and comment. Don't forget to like the video to know the further story of Princess Asian Season 2. Thank you.